Buenos días y buen bonitos a todos. Good morning and welcome everyone. Welcome to a community providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shear and I am the founding director and the minister here for the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, then please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.cslpv.org. And you'll find the link on both the landing page as well as the page for the replay of the weekly talks. Today is Sunday, September 29th, 2024. This is the last week of the month with the topic Pieces into Peace. And our topic for this week is putting the pieces together. So at this time, I'd like to once again welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching and to our center here in Puerto Vallarta, whether you're on the live Zoom call or watching the replay at a later time. We teach a philosophy that honors all faith traditions. So whatever path you are on, know that it is the right one for you. And no matter what your background is, please know that everyone is welcome here and we value each and every one of you. So as I mentioned, we teach a philosophy, and that is the science of mind. It's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, where we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth. And we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes founded this teaching in the 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts in order to create the science of mind. When he was asked for a concise definition of the teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So each week, we offer an inspirational message. And we will be continuing with our live Zoom meetings each week. And soon we will be starting once again with our live meetings in person on Sundays at noon. So watch for more information on that. Or if you are already here and would like to meet in person, then please let me know so that we can make arrangements to be there, weather depending, of course, because it is right in the middle of hurricane season. And we noticed yesterday and in the past week, all of the recent hurricanes that have been occurring, and we send out our hearts and our love and support to all of those that have been affected both in Mexico and the United States by the recent hurricanes on both eastern and western coasts. So now, as we do each week, let's review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more on all of these can be found on their own drop-down page on our website. So we are the ones we have been waiting for. When we consciously choose peace, peace will manifest in our personal lives and ripple outward into the world. So this past month, we have explored inner peace, peace with others, peace in community, and world peace. Today, we're going to put all those pieces together to explore the question, what is mine to do? So that we can have a grand rising and reveal peace on earth now. Ernest Holmes said this: we must practice the presence of peace consciously, definitely, and deliberately. If we can do it individually and in the family, and to a certain degree in our offices and businesses, which we can, why can't we do it for the whole world? We can. So let Dr. Holmes' inspiration be our inspiration. By setting clear and powerful intentions to consciously being the presence of peace in our own lives, we are impacting the entire world with our peace. Peace starts within each and every one of us. If we expect to see peace all around us, we must first have peace within us. And we start with healing ourselves and moving outward from there, letting go of fear and hatred. These are the words of Pope Benedict the 17th. He said, peace is not merely a gift to be received, it is also a task to be undertaken. In order to be true peacemakers, we must educate ourselves in compassion, solidarity, working together, fraternity, in being active in the community, and concerned to raise awareness about national and international issues. This is what Ernest Holmes said. Peace I leave with you, my peace give I unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. This is what Jesus knew, and this is the only thing that will bring peace on earth. And so, what is we are the ones that have been waiting for? Well, Karen Drucker sings in her song, "We Are the Ones." Listen to these words. I've been feeling like I can't make a difference. I've been feeling like there ain't no use. Feel tired and a little unconscious, coming up with any kind of excuse. Are you feeling that way? Can we make a difference? What can one person do? Well, here we're talking about creating peace on earth. Who are we kidding? There are still wars, not to mention gun violence, racial tensions, diseases, and more going on around the world. And how can it be possible to have peace in the world? Well, anything and everything is possible when we believe. In his show, This Thing Called Life, Ernest would start each week with these words: there is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it. So what do some of the other peacemakers, the movers and the shakers, what have they said in the past? Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. And Martin Luther King Jr. said, The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. Mother Teresa said, I was once asked why I don't participate in anti-war demonstrations. I said, I will never do that. But as soon as you have a pro-peace rally, I'll be there. Thich Nhat Hanh said, every breath we take, every step we make can be filled with peace, joy, and serenity. And there's a Chinese proverb that says, the person who says something is impossible should not interrupt the person who is doing it. So God is no respecter of persons. Just as the master teacher Jesus is known as the great example, not the great exception, for all of the miracles that he performed, each one of the above movers, shakers, and peacemakers that I just mentioned are sharing their wisdom and guidance for us so that we can have a grand rising and make a powerful, peaceful difference in our world now. Rob Bell wrote Velvet Elvis, and he said, I'm convinced being generous is a better way to live. I'm convinced forgiving people and not carrying around bitterness is a better way to live. I'm convinced having compassion is a better way to live. I'm convinced pursuing peace in every situation is a better way to live. I'm convinced listening to the wisdom of others is a better way to live. I'm convinced being honest with people is a better way to live. And here's a short story shared by Hamed Chaudron. They wrote, a young woman wrote about finding herself in a small town in the Middle East, surrounded by people jeering, yelling, and threatening to throw stones at her and her friends because they were Americans. Of course, she was terrified. And what happened to her is important. Suddenly, she identified with every person throughout history who had ever been scorned and or hated. She understood what it was like to be despised for any reason, ethnic group, racial background, sexual preference, gender. Something cracked wide open as she stood in the shoes of millions of oppressed people and saw with a new perspective. She even understood her shared humanity with those who hated her. This sense of deep connection, of belonging to the same family, is the awakening of the great heart of compassion. Thich Nhat Hanh wrote this, if we want peace, we need to be peace. Peace is a practice, not a hope. So let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Where in your life have you experienced a challenge, an injustice, a traumatic experience that you can either use as a reason for hiding and playing small in life, or you can use it as your inspiration for your own grand rising? Things happen for a reason. So perhaps what happened to you was to reveal to you your divine purpose, to make a positive difference in the world so someone else doesn't have to go through what you did. Everything that each of us can do to make the world a better place lifts up the consciousness as a whole, revealing peace on earth now. Dr. Holmes wrote, "There is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it." If, when you think about your purpose and it feels too big, impossible, yet you feel a strong inner calling from within, go within. Tune into the infinite. Tune into the I am possible, and co-create with spirit to guide, help, and support the manifestation of your purpose. With God, all things are possible. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote this: "For every minute you remain angry, you give up 60 seconds of peace of mind." So, in conclusion, we truly are the ones we have been waiting for. So let us see the world through the eyes of peace, love, compassion, and kindness, and watch the transformation take place in our own lives individually and the world collectively. At the conclusion of Dr. Bill Hornaday's book on Ernest Holmes called The Inner Light, he wrote, "Ernest Holmes' philosophy insisted and demonstrated Ernest Holmes' philosophy insisted and demonstration proved that we can know peace of mind, health, abundance, and growth in spiritual understanding by turning with an already believing faith to the power within, the divine I am, the light that lighteth every person who cometh into the world. A shining path awaits each of us." And Ernest said, "And those who seek shall find it." So may each of us have the courage and take the time to ask the God within, our inner wisdom, what is mine to do to reveal peace on earth? And then listen. Every action and intention to reveal peace makes a positive difference. And each and every one of us can make a difference. Thank you for setting the intention for a grand rising by adding your piece of peace in the world. Together we rise and are truly creating a world that works for everyone. And I'll leave you with this final quote from Bob Seema. "We are the movers and the shakers and the peacemakers. We are the lovers and the leaders. We are the ones we've been waiting for." And that leads us to our affirmation for the week. I am the peace I see in the world. And now it's time for news and updates at our center. If you're interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we do offer courses via Zoom as well as in person. So connect with me or check our website to find out the details. And we have just started the in-person Spanish practitioner studies first year. But if you are still looking for the English class that meets your schedule, let me know and we can start one online. And let me know if there's any other specific course, a workshop, or even a book study that you would be interested in taking so that we can plan dates for those as well. And if you would like a one-on-one connection for spiritual mind treatment to assist you with whatever is going on in your life or whatever you would like to experience more of, then please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this current year, as we do renew our membership list annually, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, then please contact me so that you can be sent the current application form. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. And now it's our time for mindfully giving and financial support of our spiritual home here in Puerto Vallarta. We rely on your support to continue our center here so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the science of mind. And we bless each and every gift that you offer. Every amount is appreciated. Your contributions are circulated with our tithing to our greater organization, which reaches out globally as well as locally. And we also tithe to a local women's shelter that assists women and children that have left an abusive home. Donations can be made using either PayPal or Tithely. And we have recently surpassed the goal of $1,000 through donations on our Tithely webpage. So either way, you can donate using PayPal or Tithely by going to our website, www.cslpv.org, and you'll find the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as at the top of the page where you find the weekly inspirational talks. Alternatively, you can still send in a paper check by addressing it to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. And so now please join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And let's continue with practicing peace each and every day. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. May peace and love be with each and every one of you. Blessings to all. Namaste.